Welcome back, everybody, to Sens Talk. In this video, we are going to be talking about some breaking Senators news and, of course, a draft recap. So let's talk about the draft very quickly. Not the deepest draft. Going to this draft in my draft preview, I said the Senators would draft Jake Ottinger. The Dallas Stars traded up to get him. 26th overall, 2 picks before the Senators pick. So with 28th overall pick, the Ottawa Senators selected Shane Bowers from the USHL. And he's a for sure NHLer. I don't know if he won't be a top line guy. Let me make sure. Yeah, he won't be a top line guy, Shane Bowers, but he's going to be a for sure National Hockey League center or winger. He can play the winger as well. And he'll probably, I expect him to maybe get 30 to 40 points in his career. Well, not in his career, but in a season, you know, like a second, third liner type of forward. Not the deepest draft, clearly, like I'm telling you. And then the Senators drafted Jordan Hollett in the 6th round, a goalie, so they got a goalie as well. So the draft went okay, I guess, for standards, considering it was not the deepest draft. But we're here to talk about a few signings the Senators have done. First off, the Senators have re-signed Tom Pyatt to a 1-year, $2.2 million full-out contract for 2 years. This was an obvious deal, as Tom Pyatt clearly wanted to stay in Ottawa. There's no way he wanted to go anywhere else. He fits very well in the Guy Boucher system, as in 2011, him and Guy Boucher went to the Eastern Conference Finals with the Lightning, so that was a good fit for them, and he signs. Max McCormick may take up the Chris Neal's spot. Max McCormick signs a 2-year deal with an average of $650,000, I believe, at the National Hockey League level. First year is a 2-way deal, meaning does not have to go through waivers, but the second year is a one-way deal, hinting that they're using Max McCormick, who has some scoring touch. He can chip in 10, 15 points a year, and he's really a gritty type of player. So Max McCormick could be that guy to replace Chris Neal and get a few more offensive points involved. And a big breaking news today, as Mike Condon has re-signed with the Ottawa Senators for 3 years with an average of $2.4 million. We're going to look at some things the Senators, Bob McKenzie's tweeting. CapFriendly.com has said Sens extend Mike Condon to a 3-year, $2.4 million on average contract. In 2017-18, Mike Condon will make $1.7 million, expecting Craig Anderson to be the starting goalie, and Mike Condon will be the backup. But in 2018-19, Mike Condon may start to take that starting role with $2.5 million. And in 2019-20, where it's fully expecting Mike Condon to be the Senators starter, unless the Senators get Marcus Hogberg up, $3 million. It makes sense. Mike Condon knows he's going to be the next starter for the Ottawa Senators. This is a good contract all around. Not too expensive for a proven NHLer, and great that we re-signed him. Condon was a pending unrestricted free agent, and Bruce Garrioch reported that there was 11 other teams interested on Mike Condon. So it's good that we re-signed him. It's great news that we re-signed him. Some insurance in the goalie department. It's great news for Sens fans. And I just really want to talk about the signing. You know, I know it's a goalie. You know, when I used to play hockey, when I play hockey with my friends, I play as goalie. I love goalie. Favorite position in the sport, you know. It's the most important position, you know, you're the last line of defense. But goaltending wins you championships. You need a strong goaltender to go anywhere in this day in the National Hockey League. Yes, you need the speedy wingers, you need the offensive defenseman like we have in Captain Carl, but you really need that goalie that can save your asses if you turn it over or there's a miscue, something like that. So Craig Anderson right now is that guy, and Mike Condon, in my opinion, can be that guy in the future. This is a great signing for the Ottawa Senators. Not too expensive. They have some depth now on their goaltending. Craig Anderson and Mike Condon are back. Now listen, we did lose Mark Mathot in the expansion draft, and he was just traded to the Dallas Stars. But if you're going to look at the bright side, the Senators have some cap space now. Senators are looking to trade Dion Phaneuf. There's lots of things the Senators can do here, you know. They can trade Dion Phaneuf, because you also have Frederick Claesson, who can play next to Erik Karlsson. You have Thomas Chabot, who's going to be in the NHL next year. You have a couple of guys right there that can do that. Then you got that $5 million cleared off the cap. What defenseman would not want to play next to the best defenseman in the world, Erik Karlsson, a top 3 player in the sport of hockey? I know if I was a defenseman, Senators are a contender to win the Stanley Cup, and Erik Karlsson next to you, beautiful. It'll make you look like you're a Roman Yossi next to a PK Subban, practically. Imagine that. But there are some reports from Pierre LeBrun, that works for TSN Hockey, saying the Senators are interested in Alexei Yemlin. He made $3.9 million last year. Alexei Yemlin, I'm not the biggest fan. But if we could sign him for under $4 million, if he would sign, in fact, with the Ottawa Senators, $4 million or $4 to $4.2 million, I'd be fine with that. You know, he's experienced National Hockey Leaguer. He's a physical player. I don't like the way he plays sometimes, where he makes a big hit and then doesn't take the fight if it's deservingly so. I find he's a little bit of a sissy in that way. But, you know, if he's going to help Karlsson and help this team and stay back and play well defensively, which he does, he's not the worst defensive skater. He's not bad at all. But if you sign him for over $4.something million, I would be very pissed off. But if you're in that range, you know, a little low, you still have an extra $1.5 million left, I'm fine with that. Alexei Yemlin is a good defenseman in the National Hockey League. Top two, I don't know. But Erik Karlsson can make anyone a top two. So if you can sign him for the right price, why not go for it? But there's also some other reports that the Senators are looking to sign. What's his name from the, what do you call it again? The Sabres. I'm going to pull that up for you right now. I think it's Filatov, but I don't want to get the name wrong for you. So give me 1 sec. I'm going to pull it up on my phone. That's like a top 6 guy, because I assume they would get somebody for the top 2. Don't think we're getting Shattenkirk. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think we're going to get Shattenkirk. But, you know, we get Shattenkirk, we're automatically a Stanley Cup contender no matter what, even though we are right now, in my opinion. Okay, let's find it. The Senators. Also, the Senators gave a contract extension offer sheets to Pajot, Zingle, Draker, Selyoff, Patrick Selyoff, and Michael Wickstrand, who's playing in Sweden. You know that story. Let me pull it up. Also, some breaking news about Alfie from a couple days ago. He did not get voted in on his first ballot to the Hockey Hall of Fame, but he will probably make it next year. Where is it? All right. Come on. It's here somewhere. I'll talk with you guys in the meantime, but it's a depth defenseman from the Buffalo Sabres. I think it's Filatov, but don't mark my words on that. Pierre Dorion has said there should be a problem, according to Bruce Garrioch. There should not be a problem with finding someone to play next to Erik Karlsson. I completely agree with that. What defenseman in the National Hockey League would not want to play against Erik Karlsson, play with Erik Karlsson? With the departure of Mark Mathot, which was devastating, a great hockey player, a great community guy, a native guy from Ottawa, great locker room guy. It's a big loss for the Senators. Bigger loss than people think. It's more off ice than on ice loss, because he's a great locker room guy, and you know you need those guys in the locker room. But you know they got some veteran presences, and I think the team is staying together because that run last year should really help them out in that aspect of the game. But the departure of Mark Mathot is a big loss offensively. He chipped in with some points when he was healthy. But he was really the backbone to Erik Karlsson when he was going up and getting all those crazy chances. So we need to find somebody that can play next to Karlsson, who can stay defensively and who's not old, not stupid, not expensive like a Shea Weber contract, nothing like that. It's a $4 to $4.5 million at the most contract for a guy that's 30-something years old, 30 to 33 preferably, experience. He can still skate, still play hockey, and let Erik Karlsson do his thing. So we'll see about that. Great signing from Mike Condon, deservingly so, getting this contract. And at the end of the day, I'm just happy. I had to do this live stream. I jumped up and down when I saw we re-signed Mike Condon, because that's a big deal for the Ottawa Senators. Insurance in the goaltending department for your Ottawa Senators. And we'll see what happens next. So I expect there to be one more video coming up before the summer break. I may do a live stream or two, but there will be a video after July 1st. That night, I will do a video if we sign anybody, and if not, there'll be a video before July 2nd. So stay tuned for that. But I will see you in the next video. Thank you all for watching. It was Great signing for the Ottawa Senators. Mike Condon is staying as an Ottawa Senator and will be the future goaltender, starting goaltender for your Ottawa Senators. So thank you all for watching. Please follow us on Twitter @Sensstock_ for live updates of the games and breaking news. Please like us on Facebook at Sensstock. Add us to circles on Google Plus Sensstock. Click the big red button down there. I see you all right down there. Subscribe to us and put on that notification bell. Please, 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 please check out our website, senstalkcentral.com, and our Instagram sponsor, sens.central. Besides that, click right here, here. Click beside me for links to subscribe to me for our playlist of our playoff videos, our off-season videos, and etc. So thank you all for watching our most recent video there. So thank you all for watching. Follow us on Twitter @senstalk_. Check out our website, senstalkcentral.com. And go Sens go. I will see you all soon. Mike Condon is staying as an Ottawa Senator. Go Sens go.